My name is Armand Martin, and I'm the author of the book The Quantum Divine Nexus, a journey to unify science and spirituality and to unveil life's purpose. What is the idea about this book? Unifying science and spirituality? Sounds fancy, but isn't it the case that science and spirituality are two completely separate realms of describing existence? And even if it would be possible, how can this allow us to unveil life's purpose? And this is where my story starts. I was building many thriving companies in my life, and I can say that I was very successful with it. Most probably, I reached heights that many just dream of. But I can tell you, don't dream of it too much. It's not what it seems. This is the story that many famous, rich, or successful people tell you. I woke up in a world much quicker than I thought. That was more like a nightmare than a dream. I saw things around me that I couldn't explain, and more important, I saw them inside of me, emptiness. And a kind of a detachment from myself. I never thought it would happen. And so I was searching for answers. Not just answers that explain my emptiness, but also what I see around me. And the question is why? And why, when we actually reach what we should reach according to society, we even feel worse? So what I did is I went into science. I went through all of the topics from quantum physics to psychology to neuroscience, you name it. But after all, I never found an explanation for why I'm observing these patterns in myself and in society. But in the end, I just found some explanation that would explain the how, but never the why. And this was the step where, for the first time in my life, I accepted that maybe I have to look at the scriptures of the world beliefs. But I couldn't believe it. It was so esoteric. It was completely detached from my world. But I felt in some kind of a strange way that these kind of descriptions of reality give me more on an emotional level, on a gut level. So my idea was to use artificial intelligence to build a system where I could compare all of the learnings from science with the teachings of all of the religions. What I discovered was that these two realms have much more in common than what separates them, and that many of the questions I had could be actually answered through this nexus. What science is telling us and what the teachings of the world religions are teaching us is actually more or less the same. Now, interestingly, what our society are doing is the complete opposite of what these two perspectives are teaching. And this is the core of the Quantum Divine Nexus.